Good blessed Tuesday night, September the 27th, 2022. It's 8:03 p.m. Me and my two youngest daughters have something we want to say special today for a special person that's not here anymore. I'll let one of them start off and then the other one do their thing. Go ahead.
So I want to say happy 47th heavenly birthday to my big brother, Bryan. May he rest in peace.
Bryan who?
Bryan Lamar Johns. May he rest in peace, and we still seeking justice for him. And yeah, happy birthday. Love you. I want to say happy 47th birthday to my brother, Bryan Lamar Johns. We love and miss you, and justice for Bryan.
I'd like to say happy heavenly 47th birthday to my firstborn child, my oldest child, my only son, Bryan Lamont Johns. May you continue to rest in peace. And we want Carbondale, Illinois Police Department. We want Carbondale, Illinois Jackson County Prosecuting Attorney. And we want Carbondale, Illinois, Murphyboro, Illinois, Jackson County Coroner's Office, and their pathologist from Vienna or Vandalia. We want all of y'all to know. We want City Hall, Carbondale City Hall to know. We want the NAACP chapter in Carbondale, Illinois, in the Illinois State chapter of Carbondale, Illinois, and the national chapter, and all chapters, all 2,200 plus chapters, all 2 million plus NAACP members. Me and my two daughters are members of the NAACP. We want y'all to know we still seeking justice for my son Bryan Lamont's death that occurred allegedly on Friday, March the 19th, 2021 in Carbondale, Illinois. He was found hung on the 3rd floor of a railing in the hallway of a building that he didn't live in, and nobody in the building said that they knew him, on the 3rd floor in the 400 block of Oakland Street, North Oakland Street, in the Gaslights apartment. I want y'all to see how it was covered up. It was a staged suicide, which it was a homicide, but a staged suicide. Now, the chief of police, Stan Reno of the Carbondale, Illinois Police Department, in July of 2021 at a city council meeting that me and my two youngest daughters attended, he told the city council that, because I asked them, can they get somebody independent to investigate? Because the police department is just trying to say suicide. But he told the city council, and I have it on record, he told them that he was waiting on the Illinois State Police and the police department and the pathologist reports to come back. This was July of 2021. The pathologist made her conclusion on the 16th of June 2021. The coroner gave his ruling around the 20th or the 23rd of June of 2021. Both of them said suicide because that's what the police department was saying. The police department ended their investigation in August of 2021, and Sergeant Jared Dunnigan hand-delivered his completion of their so-called death investigation to the prosecuting attorney's office in Murphyboro, Illinois, in August of 2021, around the 17th of August. The prosecuting attorney met with me and two ministers, one from Marion, Illinois, and one from Florida, and told me that he came to the conclusion of suicide. Now tell me this here. It was another entity that was investigating it, which superseded all of them, which was the Illinois State Police. They examined the belt that my son was found hung on, and it was a couple of knots. In both of those knots, they found 3 contributors, my son and 2 unknown. So if they came up with that, they finished their lab of the belt October the 19th of 2021. How did the police department come up with the conclusion of suicide, and the Illinois State Police hadn't even completed their investigation or their labs? How did the prosecuting attorney come up with suicide in September and the Illinois State Police wasn't finished? How did the coroner come up with suicide and the Illinois State Police hadn't finished their investigation? How did the pathologist come up with suicide and the Illinois State Police hadn't finished their investigation? June, July, August, September, October. They came up to the conclusion 4 months before the Illinois State Police came up with theirs. And the Illinois State Police didn't have all the evidence. Had they had all the evidence, the blood on my son, front of his pants, the back of his pants, the blood on the shoe, the money that was balled up in his hand, which the coroner, the deputy coroner, or none of the investigators didn't put in a report that the coroner pried my son's hand open in that hallway where they found his body, took out $3 that had blood on it, and he put it studded in an evidence bag. The deputy coroner put it inside the body bag, which contaminated it. That didn't go to the police lab. The CSI lady, she's so incompetent, she was in the hallway when they pried his hand open and took the money out. She didn't put it in the body bag, but she put his gym shoes in the body bag because they said the pathologist found out he had drugs in his socks, and they probably put it in his socks. I'm talking about the police. But she was also, the CSI lady from Carbondale, she was also at the autopsy on June the 25th, 2021, seen where the money, the $3 came out of the body bag, and he had 70-something cents worth of change in his pocket. But in her report, to show you how corrupted they are, in her report, she put $3.70-something cents came out of my son's pocket. And when I made a YouTube video, which they followed, she tried to correct herself 3 or 4 months later in July. She made another report, said I called the pathologist to be sure where the $3 came from, and I said it came out of his pocket, but she said it didn't. It was in the body bag. She was in the hallway. She knew it was in the body bag because she seen where it came out of my son's hand, but they ain't got that in their report. She was at the autopsy. She seen when they opened up the body bag, the money came out of the body bag. They corrupted. I asked them to do just like they did with the mayor wife, Mayor Hendry, whose wife about 3 weeks ago was found dead in her house. They ain't putting it out, but with a gunshot wound to her head. And it's the mayor's gun, and the Carbondale police immediately let the Illinois State Police investigate it. But they didn't let the Illinois State Police investigate get my son's body. But this is what I want to say. My son's birthday is today, and I want all of y'all from Carbondale, Illinois to see this YouTube video. We asking y'all to open this case back up. Let it be an independent investigator like y'all did with Praveen, the Indian guy. Like y'all did with Molly Young, the white female. Do that for my son, a black man. Peace be still.